Good afternoon. My name is Scott Meager. I'm the Director of Education for Cataldo Ambulance. What you are going to see here today is a mock crash. And one of the most important things that you need to get out of today, what I would like you to do is look at the person to your left. Okay, now look at the person to your right. Okay, this is not for them. This is for you. The last thing that any of us ever want to do around prom season is to come out to one of these crashes. So please, please, please pay attention. We want not to have to do anything, okay? Doesn't it already feel like an eternity? So there are people in the car. There's drivers. There's airbags. By a show of hands, how many of you wear seatbelts? Is there anybody that doesn't? Yeah. No? Okay. Airbags and seatbelts are the things that are going to help you in a car crash. If not, you're going to keep on going as fast as your car is going. So if you're doing 50 miles an hour and you don't have a seatbelt on, and the airbag's there, and you get into a front-end crash, that airbag actually lifts you outside of the car and tries to throw you out. Because you can see it in the mock crash, right? So seatbelts are the most important thing. How many of you are thinking, where are they? Time is different when it comes to birds, okay? And you'll notice that off to the side over here, the driver of the vehicle has been taken off to the side by an officer, and he's starting to ask him questions, and you know that the next thing that's going to come will be, is this right? So the police response when they get here, first of all, they've got to identify what the problem is, and they've also got to protect everyone and protect the scene, which is really important because you don't want cars driving by. So if you ever come up to a car crash, please don't just drive by it, okay? Please stop. So as you can see, the police officers are going to look to see what the injuries are, because it's very important that they get that information, provide care, and be able to get back to the dispatcher to let them know what they're going to need for resources.
Can't get in.
So what they're doing, they're talking to everyone, they're talking to the people in the car, and they're ascertaining what their injuries are, and figuring out what they need to do.
Hey buddy, can you hear me? Hey, can you hear me? Are you all right?
So if you can hear, they've already made it. So the officers have determined what the injuries are, who's injured, and what they need for resources, and they've sent back to the dispatcher who called and identified what they need for resources. So they've identified that a couple of the people in the car are stuck, what they call entrapped. So what they're going to have to do is they're going to have to cut them out of the car. So the police officers stay with the patients. Fire is on scene. Fire is going to come up. They're going to establish what they're going to need for resources, and they'll start doing heavy rescue and extrication. So another patient can remove the black car so that way they can get to the person and off the So all of the patients have been extricated from the scene.
One unconscious, this vehicle, one conscious.
So if you watch TV, on TV, everybody runs to the scene.
Driver's
That's how people get hurt, okay? We have to worry about the rescuers as much as we have to worry about the people inside the vehicle. So fire has determined that they are going to need to do some heavy rescue to remove the people inside the car. You notice that one of the firefighters is now inside the car with one of the people that are in front. And the whole reason for that is to explain to them what's going on and provide safety and care before they start their heavy rescue techniques. So in the first car, they've already started working on putting a blanket over the driver to protect her from any type of glass, any sharp objects. They've also decided to be able to get access to the people inside the car that the passenger of the blue car needs to be removed from the scene. Other car, they're actually doing patient care. They're going to be placing blankets over folks to be able to protect. So this young lady was a passenger in the vehicle, was not restrained. The airbag went off and lifted her right outside the windshield, cutting and spreading the vehicle.
You guys.
I want to know where my phone is. Where's Fiona? I heard there was an accident. Where's Fiona? I need to see my daughter. My daughter, she's in a car crash. I'm chasing Fiona. My daughter Fiona is out there. Where is she? Where is she?
It's not on the driver's side. Spider's on
Find out where she is right now, please. I don't know. Somebody just called. She's been in an accident. I don't know. Just find Fiona. Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter? I just want to see my Fiona.
So this device over here for the driver. So each car, so every unit is actually working on each car. So the cover's going to be able to sprint and stop, play the doors off, get people out. The whole activity starts out, take people away from people, top people away from people. And you notice the animals here, they don't see the patients. So that's the these people, they're all scaring. They are talking to the folks who are inside the car. Because of the police, they're so we also have live communication between the rescues. They're talking back and forth, so they're all doing something. They don't know what's going on. You also notice that the driver of the vehicle has been placed on the ground. So I know it's a shame, but it's like, just go ahead and here. Because everything went through like 17 miles a minute, something. You're welcome. So you see that? So we're going to do that. So we're not going to get us. So they're going to use a plastic board to be able to move
now.
The worst station that we used that. From the scene now.
You start cutting them people, take the door right off.
One of the critical patients now being taken out with a bruising there. So as I said, just as important for the rescuer, for the patients, the rescuers need to be careful because these create very sharp edges.
Going back towards the front with the roof. Seatbelt one on the other side. Alright. We're gonna go up to the trunk. Everybody? Right. Okay, we need you to get up and over. We need you to go high. Alright, so over there. Go.
Other vehicles now taken off so they can now access the patient.
That dash on her, or we good?
As you can see, they saw their
All right.
IV replace fluids. Now they're bringing them to the hospital. They'll treat them for shock. When they treat them for shock, paramedics will back the ambulance. They're going to start IVs. They'll put them on an EKG monitor. And they'll actually probably give them a medication called TXA, which actually provides for clotting for anybody. The last patient is being extricated from the vehicle. So the last patient, once again, is extricated from the vehicle. Once again, people C-spine, in line, placed on the backboard, and should be brought, hopefully, to a trauma center, which specializes in taking care of people who are crashed. So I'm pretty wondering for the rescuers, with the equipment on with us here, this is incredibly physical demand to be able to cut apart. It sounds like really fun. It's a lot of work, and especially if it's sometimes it's pretty fun. So one critical patient being transported from the scene. So the patient's been mobilized. IVs have started. They continue to control the axial skeleton to keep the head still. Next one.
That's right.